Hey guys, Storm here with another Unity top-down 2D RPG tutorial. I know it's been a while, I'm sorry for the wait, but we are back. Okay, so in today's episode, I was going to do a few things, but to start off this episode, I think we might turn a shop into a shop where we can actually buy things, if that makes sense. Yeah, so let's start by, if we go into our shop over here, our outdoor shop, let's just call it that, outdoor shop, and if you quickly just add that to your prefabs, that'll be good. So if we duplicate this bottom collider, and we're going to call this shop collider, and we want to make this one a trigger, and for this trigger we're going to have it like this. Okay, so if we go to our code folder and we add a new folder and then we call it shops, then this is just going to be a basic shop, so it's going to need a shop manager for now, just to detect. So I'll be back when that's opened. Open it up and I'll be back when it's open. Alright guys, I'm back. So if we just remove the comments because we don't need them. Now this shop manager will be where we detect if the player, for now we'll detect if it's the player in range. And if he is in range, then we want to make him use the shop or whatever. So just up here, add a public bool player in range, and a public bool is shop open. So we can just set these two at the start to be false, just to make sure that they're always going to be false at the start of the game. And now we want to have a void on collision enter 2D, and then collider 2D C. Next we want to check if C dot tag is equal to player, and then we do something here. So quickly, to make sure that our player has a tag, you see it has a tag here called player, and if he doesn't, if it's untagged, just set it to be player. Okay, so we've done that. Now sorry about that. For now, what we're going to do is we're just going to print there's a player at the shop. Okay, so let's test this out and have a look. So our player comes over into the shop and it doesn't work. Oh, sorry, that has to be collision 2D. Sorry about that. So we just do C dot transform dot tag. That should work. So if we click play, come over, and it doesn't exactly work. So we can check that. So let's just check this, and it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, right. That's silly of me. So on our shop collider, let's just add the shop manager. Yeah, shop manager. So if we click play, we come over. Again, it doesn't work. I'll be back when I figure this out. That was silly of me. This one has to actually be on trigger enter 2D. Ooh, sorry about that. On trigger enter 2D. That should be it. And then I was right in saying that this has to be collider 2D. So we can just remove that and do that. And remove that. That should work. So if we click play, You see there's an untagged because it's detecting this. We walk in and it says there's a player at the shop. Okay, so we can remove this, and up here we can also do player in range. Okay, is equal to false. In here we can just do player in range is equal to true, and then we can also do void on trigger exit 2D collider 2D. Let's see. Then we can just do if c.tag is equal to player and player in range. Then we just do player in range, player in range is equal to false. So that's how we do that. And if we just watch this quickly, you see there's no player in range over here. We walk in, there's a player in range, and we leave. There's no more player. So pretty simple how we do that. Pretty simple indeed. We have villagers walking around aimlessly, and if we come back we should, yeah, okay, so we've done that. Now what do we want to happen? So if we go to void, if we create a new void on GUI, and we want to do if player in range, if player in range I'll zoom this in so you guys can see. So I'll just scroll through for you. Alright, so if player is in range, then we want to do a GUI.label, and we say new rect at screen. Actually, we can probably do it at 5 and 5. That'll put it down, and then just make width 500 and height 100. We'll clean this up after. This is just for testing. We'll do our GUI skin after, so you can see like font and everything will be centered, etc. So if we do that, inside here we want to add our text. So if we say press E to use, and then we can have up here a public string shop name. Okay, and we just do space here, space here, a plus, and then shop name. So if you check our shop, and we can just say general store to visit the. Alright, so if we click play, come over here, it says press E to visit the general store. We leave, go back. So that's how you do that. And is shop open. Okay. Alright, so we want to have in our update class, we want to have if player in range and is shop open. Actually, we can just do this. If input.get key down, and then we want to do keycode.e, then we just do is shop open is equal to not is shop open. And so basically what that will do, it will, if shop is open equals false, it means do the opposite of it, so turn it to true, and if it's true, make it false. So if we also copy this, and on player enter, we just want to do this is equal to false as well, just so we make sure that when we walk in, it doesn't instantly open. So we come over and we press E, that goes away, but that's open. Then we press E, so we can leave exit anytime. Alright, That's how you do that. Okay. Okay, so what do we have to do next? If we go to our scripts folder, so we're gonna move this in a second. We're gonna have two new C# clubs. So we have a shop and then a new C# script general shop. Okay. So if we open up general shop and we open up shop, in here we just want to add a public shop this shop, and we go into shop and we just I'm saying shop a lot, I'm sorry. If we take this variable and we put it into here, we can just do where it shows our shop name, we can just do this shop dot shop name, and that'll do that for us. And in general shop, we want to make it extend shop. Okay, remove the comments, and that is done. Inventories, we'll have to do that for our shop in a second. So we've done that. If we go to our outdoor shop and we drag general shop onto it, and we give it a shop name of general shop, like we had it before, we go to our shop collider and we just drag that onto this shop. We save the game and we click play, and you see it still says the general shop. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so if you open up your item player manager class, you see that that we have a class in here called inventory. We're gonna make this a standalone class in a future episode so we can expand upon things in it, but for now it's fine where it is. So basically we want to create our shop, so every single shop in our world will have its own inventory. So up here we want to import using system.collections.generic, so we can have a list, and we want to make a public list of inventory, and we'll just call it selling items equals new list inventory. Okay, so we now have an inventory, as you can see here. Actually, no, you can't. As you can see here, selling items. So we're just going to add one item, and it's going to be a how does the chest work again? Yeah, it's just going to be a stick. So we in here search stick, and we just drag stick into here, and we're just going to say the shop has 10 sticks. Okay, so what we're going to do now is when we press it's going to be tricky. So actually we're going to make our own one of these. So if we copy this over into shop and we add so we just paste it here, and instead of inventory we'll call it shop inventory. So copy that, paste that there, do that all, and then what we also want to do is we want to have a public int price. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make it 1 again. Element drag stick on public int price. Right, sorry. Copy this, paste it there, and then call that back to shop selling items. Sorry. So when this comes up, you'll see we can drag a stick onto there. We have 10 sticks, and we want to make the price of a stick to be $1. Okay, so sticks are going to cost $1. This shop will have 10, and what we're going to do is we're going to do in shop manager if is shop open. Then we want to do a GUI layout dot begin area dot layout dot begin begin area, and it's going to be a new rect at screen dot width take 250, screen dot height, we'll just do 100, and then we'll do width to be 500 and height to be 600. Okay, and we actually want to do it as a box, and then at the bottom we just do GUI layout dot end area. So basically we're going to begin an area, and it's going to be everything that we do in here will be drawn on top of this area, which will look like a box, and then we create the area and then we end the area, just so it hasn't got an infinite beginning area. So if I'm right and we click play, come over here and we press E. That's a this should be GUI layout dot none, GUI content dot none, and then box. Sorry, it should look like that. So click play, press E, and it shows a box. Sorry, divided by 2, and if you just put that in brackets like that, that should be alright. So we click play, come over, press E, and it shows that box for us. I might just for this do screen dot height take 100, just so it's like an even box on up and down. So you press E, take 200, sorry. So we come over, press E, and we see we have our box. First we want to do a GUI layout dot label, yep, and we just inside of it you can do we'll just do what do we want to call this? We'll just say shop what we're selling. And that'll just put a label at the top for us, as you'll see in a second, what we're selling. And then after that, 2 seconds, I'll be back. Sorry about that one. Next, if you do GUI layout dot begin scroll view, actually dot begin horizontal, I believe. We should just be able to do GUI layout option dot. Actually, we know that should be fine. And then GUI layout dot end horizontal. Alright, I'm back in a second. So in here we should be able to just do GUI layout dot width, and then just do 500. And then in here we just do GUI layout dot 2 seconds. Sorry about that. If you just make a for each, and then we do shop inventory I in selling in shop this shop dot selling items, then we just do a GUI layout dot begin vertical, and I'm pretty sure we can just take that one from here and we just put it in here, end that, and do GUI layout.end vertical. Yeah. Up here, if we just copy this one, and in here I want to do actually, if we go to our calculator and we do 500 divided by 3, it's 166. So if we do this as 166, we can do GUI layout.string .label, and we just do item, and we can copy this 2 more times, and here we can do price, and in here we can do amount. So if we click play, come over here, press E, you can see item, price, amount in our, yeah. Okay. Alright, next what we have is we can do I, rather than beginning a vertical, we can just copy this, paste it in here, and here we can just do i.item name. Here we can do i.price, and here we can do i.amount of item. So we come over, we can just do a toString, and then .toString. Sorry, that has to go. Alright, if we click play, come over here and we press E, it doesn't show you. I will be back in a second. Radio, I got my vertical and horizontal mixed up. I am sorry about that one. So just copy that and put that one there, that one there. So we can just up here make it a dot begin horizontal, and we should be able to copy that here and here and here and here, and then here. So we copy that one and just there, 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 there. Yeah, that one should work. So we press E. That sort of works. What we're going to do is we're just going to begin horizontal and make this one 500, and rather than ending it there, we will just we'll fix this. So how do we fix this, you say? Well, to start off with, we'll just check this quickly. Just show you what deleting that does. It puts that like that for us. So it does put it into the 3s. So up here, if we pretty much just do the same, remove that one and that one, remove those two, then it should automatically split it up into the division of however many items you want to display. So we press E. It doesn't quite do that, but we can fix that. Rather than making 166, we make it 500. That's why. So you see, it splits it up for us. So it shows us our item, our price, and our amount of our whatever's in our thing. So we can then go to our shop. our outdoor shop, and rather than having one thing, we can make two things in there, and it shows us what we have. So we can say we have 50 of these, and the price of them is for 358. And there's also one more thing I want to fix, is the price if we just do this and then plus, just so it shows as $1. So we come over, press E, it shows it as $1 for our price of our stick. Okay, I've been Storm. That's been this episode. Next episode we'll make it so you can actually buy the items in our store, and it goes into your inventory. And possibly I will do the GUI skin so we can change what it looks like to suit our game, and maybe even make a basic shopkeeper just to stay at the store so it doesn't look like it's just a place where you can pretty much just steal from, but you still have to pay money. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.